What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. So in this video I thought I will share with you my little customizations on that little Kobalt toolbox from Lowe's, because after searching for a few months now I was finally able to find one in my local Lowe's for the actual price of $20 and not paying 60, 70, whatever people are reselling them online for. And I thought, you know what, it's a cute little toolbox for $20, but it's pretty useless. So I thought, I'll make some customizations just to make it a little funny. Starting with, I've added a cup holder. This is the magnetic Pittsburgh cup holder, and it fits perfectly. And actually, even though it's a Pittsburgh, not Kobalt, the blue matches pretty well. So it's a cool customization. On this side, I'm probably let's go back to it later. Let's start with the inside first. I added a little spoiler, obviously one of those little eBay spoilers. I had a bunch of them lying around, so I thought it's gonna look pretty cute. One thing that I definitely thought the toolbox is missing is a handle. I had some handles laying around from some old furniture. Now you can actually lift up the toolbox and carry it around like a proper toolbox. I think this is one thing that the toolbox was missing. Obviously, to do this, I've had to add a little latch, and you can put a lock through it. I just put a cotter pin because just what I had lying around. As I said, I didn't want to spend any money on this project. Everything I put on I already had in my garage. Had a little hinge, and you can open it. I've just screw it in and drill a hole through that little metal bracket, and that's it. Now we can open it. As you can see, normally this goes all the way back and it folds back and is not supported by anything. I fixed this by adding a little string, just riveting two wire connectors with a little wire, and it holds the toolbox lid perfectly. Oh yeah, also with this I just drilled a hole. As you can see, I messed up a little bit and scratched it, but it's on the inside, so it doesn't matter. I just drilled a hole, put it a little bit crooked, drill a hole through a little piece of metal that I sandwiched together with another piece of metal, and JB weld everything together, and it works perfectly. Stays open. You can close it by adding all the screws and everything. The closed part, it's not as nice as it could have been, but just like this, you can carry the toolbox around and it doesn't open. Moving on, obviously you can notice that I've added the wheels to it. Those are once again some old wheels that I just found in the garage. They were lying around. I thought I will reuse them, and they work like a charm. So one thing about this toolbox, if you have one of those, they're surprisingly heavy for how small and tiny they are. And I think the added weight, it really helped the wheels roll around, because they're just like some old furniture wheels that just managed to spin around. And that's what actually the customization started with. I thought it was like the coolest thing, adding those little wheels. And once again, I just put a nut and JB welded from the bottom. Pretty simple. I didn't want to use my welder because I was worried I will melt through the metal. I didn't want to have like burn marks on the outside or anything, so I just JB welded everything together. Obviously, had some pinstripes lying around from an old project that I had. They were silver. They're not matching the silver on the door or the drawers, or they're not matching the silver, but they're nonetheless silver, and they're offset racing stripes because they're faster because of this. Nothing changed in the drawers. Just has a little AliExpress hammer, which I bought for like less than $2, and I thought it fits the toolbox perfectly because of how tiny it is. A real hammer is just like very tiny because it's from China, but I don't know. It was just a cool thing to put in the toolbox. And now moving on to the main part. Once again, this is a little vise. It's a fully functional vise, so you could actually use this technically as a vise. I mean, if you're using it for like some small connectors or motherboards and whatnot, I guess it's cool, but it fits the vibe of the toolbox. And this is one thing that I'm very proud of. I thought it was such a fun project to do. You can unscrew the vise. I think I'm screwing it the wrong way. You can unscrew the vise, remove the vise, fit it in the drawer, and this is an actual working work table, I guess you can call it. You lift it up. It works just like a normal tool cart would or toolbox would. you remove all nail support, and this thing slowly falls down. Obviously for easier transportation, just how a normal workstation on a normal toolbox or tool cart would work. And whenever you need it, you just open it up, you add the nail, and you close it. And now you have a somewhat fully functional workbench. Only thing I would do differently now, because it's pretty lined up with the top of the toolbox, I would grind the wood a little bit and move the whole workbench this way so it lines up evenly. But like I said, it's a gag. Obviously nobody will ever use it as a toolbox for work, so it's just a cool thing that I made, and I will just keep in the garage laying around, just looking silly. But yeah, this is the Kobalt toolbox. This is how I customize it. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done anything, or if you think I should add something to it. I'm very open to your suggestions, and I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you did anything fun to your toolbox. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a good one.